is redefining modern kink with deeper sensations, elevated design, and packaging built to convert. Edge continues its evolution with a refined expansion that merges elevated craftsmanship with modern BDSM innovation. This latest collection introduces standout designs, including the spiked punishment mat, adjustable door restraints, updated insertable paddles, and elevated impact tools, while strengthening the foundation of timeless bondage essentials. This new Edge expansion features 15 daring new items in sleek, low-profile packaging, made of luxurious, body-safe materials. This is offering exciting new ways to play, and of course, as always, backed by Sportsheets' famous limited lifetime warranty, your customers can play with confidence. I'm so excited to show you this collection. Musick back again with Sportsheets, and this time I have a really exciting launch for you. You remember at the end of 2024 and we had rebranded and rebeautified our Edge collection. That is our advanced line, a lot of heavier fetish items, and that was just such a hit with you all that you've been begging for more. So guess what? I've got 15 new SKUs for the Edge collection, and this one has got some really cool, super unique, really innovative items that I'm so excited to show you today. The first one I want to talk about is the Edge Body Zipper Clothespins. First of all, look at the packaging, nice and sleek. It's not any more than it absolutely needs to be. It's got that little bit of shine to it. This is going to show you right here on the front. It does come with 16 large clothespins and 8 feet of cord. The back, again, with all of your instructions, suggestions, care, all of that on the box. So you do get 16 of these larger clothespins. And you can see they've got that cute little Edge branding. So look at that mirror image, super shiny. These are heat applied, so they're not metal. They are acrylic, but they're very metallic. So this finish is not going to chip or scratch with your regular use. These do have a nice silicone pad on the inside. So you can see that's going to give you some comfort, but a really nice bite to them. So they're nice and sturdy. Now, compared to your standard grocery store laundry clothespins, these are a really nice size. They're comfortable. They're super duper sturdy. Look at all that spring mechanism in there. These are not going anywhere. And they are really easy to keep clean. They're a lot more sanitary than just buying the laundry version. So with 16 of these, you can play and pinch any old way that you like. Use them on your nipples, clit, anywhere you want to bring some blood flow and some extra sensation to the event. However, the really fun thing, and you'll see it mentioned on the package, a suggested sort of corset layout. This is going to go on your bare back or down your arms or legs or across your tummy or breasts or anywhere that you want to get pinchy. And you're going to line them up one by one. And you can just run this 8 feet of super soft, really cool ribbon, really pretty ribbon through. And you can send it through the larger part here. Or you can, if you squeeze it like this, you'll be able to run it right under that spring cross. So it's going to be just a little more even, but you can run it through the larger squares if you like. So once you have got your pins threaded, and you can line them up however you like in that beautiful corset pattern across your chest. Get them on there really nicely. And here's where the body zipper part comes in. You can just yank those babies right off of there. You can tug them gently and pluck them one at a time, or you can pull it hard and fast, whatever suits your fancy. But what's going to happen is you're going to get that one big pinch right when it pulls off, and then as the blood returns to that skin that's been pinched, it's going to be double, triple sensitive. So when you're going to bring in your feather ticklers or your petting gloves, or maybe some ice cubes or a warm rag, something that's going to really get something that's really going to activate that extra sensation, that extra sensitivity. 16 of these. There's so many cool things you can do with them, and they will fit in just a bag in the bottom of your go bag. You can take these wherever you like, and they look so pretty all lined up. And they are, as you can see, nice and sturdy, nice and stable, and very pinchy. This is so cool, so unique. I've never seen anything like it. This is the body zipper clothespins. This is super cool. You asked and we delivered. The Edge Blackout Hood is a full coverage second skin style hood. It's got that built-in blackout blindfold. You see all your measures on the back here of the packaging. This material is so sleek and shiny. It really does fit like a second skin. It's nice and stretchy. It's going to fit just about any old noggin. You've got 2 grommets here. That's your breathing. So this is very intense for sensory deprivation. But inside, you've got that blackout blindfold with those soft eye cuffs and little space for the bridge of your nose. So this is going to feel really nice for long-term wear. I like to spritz mine with just a little bit of water and throw it in like the fridge or freezer for just a few minutes before play. It's going to be nice and cool. It's memory foam, so it's not going to hold that temperature, but it does feel nice when it just kind of sets, and it's going to feel great as you struggle in this super, super comfortable second skin blackout hood. This is a very serious sensory deprivation experience, and it looks so, so sexy on. A super sexy, luxurious take on a classic favorite. This is the Edge silicone ring gag. Look how gorgeous that's going to look on display on this nice card. The ring is, of course, our famous platinum cured, ultra velvety, buttery soft silicone. It is solid. This is 1 inch thick. It's 1.75 inches in diameter. It's a really nice size. It's not so much that it becomes very uncomfortable very quickly. The silicone is nice and sturdy. It does have a little bit of give, so you're able to kind of bite down on it and not hurt your teeth. It doesn't really hurt your mouth. It's just going to keep you propped open. This strap is going to fit just about 18.5 inches around. And of course, we've got those slash holes instead of pinholes. This is going to make sure that your fit is extremely comfortable. It's custom. It's going to be exactly as tight as you want it to be. And of course, it has that lockable buckle that you love in the Edge collection. This is so sexy. It's easy to clean. It looks gorgeous. It feels great. I love this ring gag. Now, ever since we started the silicone paddles in the Edge collection, you all have been begging for more. Different textures, different sizes, and we are here to deliver. The first one I want to talk about is the spiked silicone paddle. This is going to come on this nice hang card that calls out that the handle is insertable. It still does have that nice steel core. This is, of course, that velvety, buttery, soft silicone that you know and love. You've got your flat side for warm-ups, but these are little sharp corners. It's going to give you some good, sharp, stinging sensation. But the cool thing here is this spiked texture. These are soft enough to give, but these are going to leave a dimple. Even the gentlest pat is going to just light your nerves up. It feels incredible. This is, I mean, it's a meat tenderizer, right? It's gonna get your cheeks nice and warmed up and nice and tender, and that blood flow is gonna be incredible. Your sensation is going to be heightened. She's a mean one. It's gonna leave some dimples, it's gonna leave some marks, and won't it be worth it? Another new addition to that silicone paddle collection is a little bit gentler than the spiked one, but what a surprise in this sensation. This is the pins and needles silicone paddle. Again, that tag is going to call out that the handle is insertable, and you'll see that these tags are plastic. They're not paper, so they're nice and sturdy, super secure for display in the store. And this one has, look at all these little super soft pins. It's got this really nice textured sensation. This actually feels great for foreplay and warm up, just tickles and teases. And when you land with this, it is immediately like it's pins and needles. It's just like, almost like your fingertips have fallen asleep for just a second. It is so prickly and not painful at all. Really, as hard as you can land it, it really is just more prickly. But this is so super soft. It feels great for foreplay, and honestly, for aftercare, a little bit of massage oil or some after kink cream would be incredible. And this is just a little scrubby massage kind of texture. It is such a pleasant surprise. It's gentler than you think, and still a really nice way to wake up all those senses. You loved the Mind paddle, you loved the Fuck Toy paddle. Impression paddles have always done really, really well. They're so fun to play with and to practice with and get that, just that right smack to leave that impression. And we decided to really lean in to how hardcore this collection is, and I give you the Cunt paddle. So this is flipped around in the camera, so it's actually going to be backwards. So when you do land it on the skin, it's going to bloom in this pattern. You can see how deep that laser cut is. That is going to make it really smack, and immediately your skin is going to kind of pop up into there, and you're going to get that word wherever you smacked it. Brand your favorite plaything with this word that we are reclaiming. I love the word cunt. I think the Cunt paddle is going to do really, really well, especially with your advanced kinksters. It's so dirty and so fun. I love it. The last item we've added to the Silicone Impact collection is such a fun little mix of your classic toss and a dragon tail. So what we've got here is the Edge Silicone Toss. Again, that beautiful velvety soft body safe silicone. Now normally in a toss, these are squared or straight and they're the same thickness all the way down. And in a dragon tail, you usually get just the one split and it is thin all the way to the handle. So you've got this thickness here at the base. That's going to give you, because of course you have plenty of control with this handle. Again, that steel core, it's fully insertable, easy to clean, but it gives you a ton of control, a lot of grip. So you can land here on this thicker part and get a nice thumpy smack. But then you've got these flexible ends and they tickle and tease so beautifully. But I'll tell you what, when these land, they bloom immediately. And the harder you smack, the more welts you're going to get. This is a really versatile, flexible, easy to control, varying levels of punishment, super fun toy. Look at that. Oh my gosh, so cool. Now, when your plaything really deserves it, the Edge Metal Loop Spanker is honestly the mother of punishment. I mean, look at this super thick steel cable. It is wrapped in a soft, flexible acrylic, so it's going to be easy to clean. Got a faux leather wrapped handle that's going to really be great for grip and control. You've got your loop for hanging with that sweet little edge tag. It is a stinging impact with a little bit of flexibility, but I mean, look how thick that is. Like, it is so heavy. This is heavy, repeated impact. This is a punisher in all of the best ways. And because it's so sturdy, because you've got that braided cable inside, this is not going to lose shape. It's not going to break down. This is commanding. This is control. This is the Punisher. This is the Edge Metal Loop Spanker. Our luxury take on a traditional classic impact item is the Edge Leather Belt Spanker. Look at her. Oh my gosh. So this is real cowhide leather. This gives you all of the perks of a belt spanking, including that little belt tag, which I love, that is removable. You've got riveted detail here in a looped spanker. So this is going to avoid issues with like warping when you're using a belt that you've worn that will get kind of warped, or the edges will be worn in a way that will make it difficult to keep really clean. This avoids all of that. It's made for spanking. That's what she does. The silver buckle gives you that realism, that anticipation. And this strap is going to deliver a very satisfying, sharp, stinging impact. You are going to get your classic belt smacks. It's really great for teasing. It makes a very satisfying snap. It's discreet when hanging in your closet. It is unmistakably commanding. This is classic, this is traditional, and this is our luxury take in real cowhide leather. That's that leather loop, leather belt spanker. Absolutely gorgeous and super, super satisfying. You all asked for meaner, and we brought it. This is the Edge Chain Flogger. This is heavy. I've seen chain floggers in the past that tend to err on the side of lightweight because the chain is already on its own super intense. We have no such compunctions. This is super heavy. All of these gorgeous chain falls. You've got 8 falls here. Black and silver. This is that brushed nickel handle that you saw on the Edge flogger from that 2024 launch. This is so nice. It doesn't take fingerprints at all. It feels super cool and can actually be used for some temperature and sensory play. You've got your hanging loop, or you can put that around your wrist for just a little extra control, a little extra security. These falls are heavy duty. This is going to land in stings and welts. This is so durable. It's great for temperature play. You can dip it in cool water or warm water, drag it across your plaything's skin, or you can smack. And what's really fun is you can actually take the chains and add one at a time, hold them up out of the way. You'll get a different sensation depending on how many you're using, how heavy your swing is, how sharp that landing is. So it's actually really versatile. It's heavyweight. The clinking sound is very satisfying. And this is going to, it's going to put the fear in them just a little bit in all of the best ways. I love this chain flogger. It's so cool. Updated, upgraded, and heavy-weighted. These are the Edge tuggable clover clamps. Look how sleek and gorgeous that packaging is. Again, of course, all of your information, measures, materials right here on the back. These are, of course, nickel-free metal. This is a large, heavy-duty clover-style clamp. It's just a quick and easy pinch to open. Here, the pads have a kind of nubby texture. That's going to make sure that those are very secure. They are not going anywhere. You've got some room to tug, not yank. Don't go yoinking anybody's nips or other sensitive areas off of their body, but this is going to be nice and secure and as comfortable as it can be. Comes with 4 heavier rings. These also all have a carabiner style kind of gate clip opening, so they can be reconfigured, removed, added, or you can take the pair and clip them together very easily. Altogether, this weighs just about 1/3 of a pound. So they are heavy. You can add more weight if you like, but you can also take weight off of these as well. So these are super flexible, nice and sturdy. They look really sexy and they feel great. And this style clamp actually does really well for folks with wider or flatter nipples, or nipples that point at the ground. This textured pad is really going to help with the gravity situation, physics in general of using your usual clips or clamps that have a more smooth covering or coating that are liable to slip right when it gets very good. So this clover clamp, it's very fun to fidget with, I gotta be honest. And that nubby texture, this is great. And these weighted rings that you can mix and match and reconfigure make this a really fun, extra serious addition to your nipple play collection. I think it is so rare to see something truly unique, new, innovative in the marketplace, and that is absolutely what you're going to find here with the Edge silicone pinching rods. Most nipple play items are your clamps and clips or tweezer style. These are something like I've never seen before. These are really, really cool. Again, that gorgeous packaging, all the information you need. What you've got here are 2 silicone covered, that velvety soft, super buttery silicone covered fiberglass rods in here. These are nice and wide. They are connected here at the top. So you're going to pull that open and just drop your nip, or if you want to use these below the belt, that works too, right on in. And these do come with 4 different sized rings for your tension and for holding it all together. So you get 4 each of 4 sizes. And once you've got your pearl in there, you can just simply slide on the ring at the end that works best for you and put them on both ends. That's going to really hold that tension down. It's going to keep them nice and sturdy. And should you run into any issues with rolling these on, just a little bit of water-based lube and they'll right on there. But these are very secure, very pinchy, These are a little bit heavier weight than you're going to see in a lot of nipple play items, but they're so easy to use and really just unique and unusual. So you're going to see all of your instructions, some illustrations here on the back of the packaging. It is so rare to see something new, particularly in nipple play items. This is, I think, going to be a big seller. Now, if you're feeling like those silicone pinching rods might seem a little too heavy duty to your taste, or if you just like something a little bit zingier of a pinch, then have I got the thing for you. These are the Mine pinching rods. These are definitely much more delicate. They seem really dainty. They're actually extremely durable. This is, again, fiberglass. So this is not going to snap or break very easily at all. This is 2 super slim rods held together at either end with these caps. You can very easily pull that open and just put that right on your nipple or your clit. And then you can adjust these cute little beads to the tension that you like or need, and they say Mine. How darling is that? And these look dainty. I think they're very deceptive. These are nice and pinchy, nice. They look very dainty. I think they're a little bit deceptive. They are dainty. These might look dainty. I think they're a little bit deceptive because these are very pinchy and very secure, even without the tension adjustment. And once you get that fitted just right for you, these aren't going anywhere. And of course, again, once you release your skin from that pinch, you're going to get all that blood flow rushing back to the surface, and it's going to get very tender and very sensitive. And you can bring in some temperature plate items, some feather ticklers, use what you're working with. There's so much fun you can have with and just after these pinching rods. These are super cool, and they're so compact. You can take these anywhere you like. Easy peasy. Mine, baby. Turn any door into a secure point of restraint with the Edge adjustable door restraints. This is compact, super portable, easy to install restraints that's going to go over any door. Now, these are not meant for suspension. They're not meant to bear weight. They're meant to restrain. But this is a nice heavy duty strap. Look how tight that weave is. This is going to be super, super strong. You've got gate clips on either end, so you don't have to worry about messing with a clip or a clasp. You can just secure those together. You've got one over the door strap and then 2 cuff straps that come down to be adjusted. When you get this over the door, it's going to be adjustable almost all the way down to the doorknob. So if you've got someone seated or using a mobility device, that's going to work here too. Again, super nice, wide strapping, stainless steel gate clips. And I'm going to turn it over to my friend Emily in the office to show you how to put that up on a door. Go.
Hi, I'm Emily from Sportsheets. Today we're going to talk about how to install the Edge adjustable door restraints. The 8-foot door strap will come put together, but if you're short like me and you want to put it through underneath the hinge, you can take this apart so you can wrap it around your door. I've wrapped the door strap around the door, and you're going to feed it through the ladder lock from behind, then in front, and then all you have to do is pull to tighten. And because this strap is 8 feet long, it will fit lots of different doors. On the back side, you'll see the cuff straps here. And they slide wherever you want to place. So if you want to put it in the middle, do that. And then when you're ready, just throw them over. And then you shut the door and adjust to the height that you need and add your cuffs. Now we've added cuffs and Sylvia and my little ping pong paddle, and we're ready to play.
Get excited because this is brand new. You haven't seen anything like this before. I can almost guarantee it. This is the Edge Spiked Punishment Mat. So this is going to come packaged sort of like a yoga mat, right? Nice and rolled up. You've got 360 degrees of information here on the tag that's going to let you know everything you need to know. And these great faux leather carrying straps, adjustable. This picture is going to show off the pattern of the texture of the mat. It's going to give you some suggestions and, of course, all of your care instructions as always. And then it's just a quick undo of these straps. Now, I have to tell you that when this is rolled up, if you just lean on this on a wall, you can roll this up and down like a fantastic massage roller. So that's a super fun little non-sexy time use for this punishment mat. But once you have got her unfurled, you will see this is about the size of your car floor mats, I think. And you will see that this is textured. It is more densely packed in one direction than the other. So using it in different directions is going to give you different results. This is a dense, super dense foam. It is a lot sturdier than you think that it is. Now, the classic suggestion for this punishment mat would be to have your partner kneel on this. And the longer you kneel, then the more these are going to dig in and give you all those little tender spots, maybe some little bruising. Again, it's foam, so it's not going to be extremely painful. This is an endurance test, right? It's actually really great. I enjoy standing or walking on this. It feels really, really nice. You can use the grommets to hang this behind someone that you are restraining to a wall. You can use the grommets to attach your favorite restraint, so you can cuff directly to the mat, lean on it, lay it on your body. This is one of those really fun items that really puts your imagination to work, because of course you can kneel on it, of course you can stand on it. What else can you do? There's so many possibilities in this texture, this super, super dense. It is 24 by 16, varied pyramid heights, wipes clean, rolls up for easy storage, and you've got the straps for carrying. It's so cool. It's so unique. It's so brand new. I am so excited about the Edge punishment mat. The new Edge expansion is exciting with 15 daring new items. The updated, sleek, low-profile packaging. As always, we've used luxurious, body-safe materials and nickel-free metals. And this collection is really going to inspire players to exciting new possibilities. And as always, backed by Sportsheets' limited lifetime warranty, your customers can shop and collect with confidence. Contact your distributor or email sales@sportsheets.com today to get your new set. And these 15 SKUs really round out the collection, now totaling 24 products in our modern, elevated, updated Edge collection. Stock the full collection to offer all of the possibilities in your store. Looking forward to setting up a training with you soon.